Hiya guys, it's the Wiltshire Rider here. I've noticed that my brake pads on my back brake are really low. I've only got 7,000 miles out of them because the brake pipes are perished on the inside. So I'm waiting for new brake pipes to come, which have cost me around 85 quid to have some braided hoses made, because they don't do braided hoses for this bike, so I've had to get some made. So not too bad, 78 quid. But the reason my brake pads are wearing out is because when I press the brake pedal and release it, these aren't contracting properly, so the brakes stick a bit, which means it wears them out. So I bought some El Cheapo brake pads for now. These were 12 quid off of eBay. It's raining, I've just finished work, but it's got to be done. So I'm going to do it now, and this is a brief, very brief video. So first of all, we're going to loosen off the pin that holds on the brake pads on the back. I'm going to take these out and make sure that these are the right shape first before I take those out, otherwise I've got to send them back. What I do need to do is put some rubber gloves on. Got some WD-40. No, I'm not going to use it on the brakes, but I am going to clean the pin with it. Rubber gloves on. Now hopefully with brake pads shouldn't take long to do. So this is the pin I want to take out, and it holds in the pads here. So we're going to put this in here like this, and we're just going to spin it out. Yes, you can use ratchets and stuff on these, but I've always found it's best to do it by hand and you don't damage anything. Now that should just pull out, and there you have it. That pulls out nicely. Looks like a could do with a clean. That's what the WD-40 is for. So we're just gonna whack a bit on there like that. Not the best thing to do it on the floor, but it's all I've got at the moment, and it's chucking it down with rain. So now these should just pull out, but what you got to do first is, you can hear it's just rubbing slightly. So I'm going to get an old screwdriver. I'm not actually putting it on the caliper. I'm using the old brake pads to separate the discs, separate the pads, to push the discs back, push the pins back slightly in the pistons, so that it allows me to, they're connected in there, you can't see it. There's one. Whoa, that is, yeah, so they look the right shape. Whoa, they are just at the edge of their wear. I couldn't get any more out of those if I tried. So yeah, they're going in the bin. There's the other side. Same again, there's a little bit left, but not going to chance it. And yeah, they look the same. Always check, guys, when you get new parts, especially pattern parts. 9 times out of 10 they're brilliant, but I didn't want to take them out of the packet, because as I said, if I take them out of the packet and get them dirty, they won't take them back. But they look the same to me. Now, let's make sure that those pistons are back. And we're gonna, yeah, beautiful. That's sliding nicely. What I do want is some copper grease to put on the back of the brake pads, and obviously you don't want to get the brake pads covered in grease, so be careful when you're handling them. There's the back of the pad. Alright, babe. So the idea of the copper grease is to stop it squeaking when you put the brakes on. It stops the friction between the back plate and the pistons. So that one goes in there. And it should just hook in. That one's in. And then we'll do the same with the other one. As I said, keep this surface clean. As soon as you contaminate that with any kind of grease or oil, really is a new brake pad. And you only need a little dot. As I say, it's to stop the friction when it goes in the bike. It's currently raining quite heavy. So I've copper greased the inside. This slides in here. The pistons are back. Or are they? Let's have a look. So I think I need to squeeze them back a bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that one back in like that. This is the old one. I want to use it to push the pistons back. It's always the one right at the end that you can't get to. Yeah. So they need to be pushed back a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one back out. Sometimes it goes like this, it's trial and error. Push this one in, and then we're going to try and push these pistons back. Sorry about the angles, guys. It's hard to do this kind of stuff with one hand. I want those pistons to be back even more. I haven't got a piston pusher, so I'm just using a little bit of leverage on the brake pad. I don't want to damage the disc, obviously, so I'm just trying to push that one back. That one at the end is still out quite a way. Just going to put that there a second. Right, so if you look in there now, those pistons are right back, so that'll make it a lot easier. So we're going to slide this one in like so. That's it. And this one like so. And you can feel them clip in. This little edge here has got a groove here, and that groove slots in and you can feel it clip in, and they've clipped in there. Next thing is to give this a clean this off, and just get a wire brush, get the worst of the crud off. Get it off the thread as well. Give it another spray, another wipe, and then I'm going to get some copper grease, and I'm just going to put a little bit on there, like that. Still raining. And then we're going to put that on there like that. And then this going to slide these in like so. So you can see now these are in there and they're slightly springy. Yeah. And this is to hold it in. That's cool. Then we just a matter of pushing this in, doing this up. Nothing ever goes easy when it's raining. And then make sure it's pinched up nicely. That's done. There should be a little rubber bung to go in there, but I haven't got one. And just get any, I haven't got any brake cleaner, I've run out, which I didn't realise, so just getting some of the crud off. And that should be that. I want to press the brake pedal a couple of times, get those pistons back. That's it. Spot on. And always make sure that the pads are seated properly. And that's it. Job done. I'm going to give these to Scrapman. So, as you can see, brakes are done. Nice chunky bits. Pistons are out. Press the brake lever again. They're pumped up. You always get a little bit of friction between the brake pads and the disc, but shouldn't be a lot. They've released nicely, so that's it. Job done in the rain. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. See you soon. Bye bye.